Put in our deck, so that you can see the plastic things. We have a lot of dry ice and fog that comes under the stage or comes up through holes in the stage. That way we don't damage the stage here. That's why the plastic.
My name's Justin Kleinsman. I'm the head carpenter. I'm basically in charge of everything technically on the show. I really don't have anything to do with the actors or the music, but everything else in the show beside the money I deal with. So I deal with logistically getting the 13 semi-trucks full of stuff here, hiring all the guys, planning how we fit into the building, basically all the details of the logistics and the crew and the scenery and the lights and the sound and everything is kind of under my umbrella.
They don't have to establish what their marking is.
That's pretty heavy right there. Very nice.
It takes 2.5 days to load in, and it takes 9 hours to load out of the show. We hire 91 people locally to help us unload the trucks and set up the stage, as you can see. And then out of those 91, we retain about 40 of them, and they help us run the show during the 3 weeks that we play here. So we do help out the local community as far as jobs is concerned, and also the community as a whole. We bring in over $1 million a week just for restaurants and parking fees and hotels, things like that. So we generate a lot of income, not only for the theater, but also for the community as a whole.
Okay. Go ahead, guys.
Pretty much travel like a whole shop with us. We have a welder, and we can fabricate just about anything on the show. There's a lot of cool bells and whistles. There's 10,000 LEDs in the show, which are pretty neat. Looks great out front. But the coolest thing is the big dragon. Most definitely. It has smoke and moves around. The wings flap and the eyes light up. It's very cool.
People should come out to see Wicked because it's got great music and it's got an amazing story. It is something that every single one of us deal with in our lifetime. Somewhere in schools across the United States, there's a little Johnny or a little Sally who sits by themselves at a lunch table because of what other people have said about them. And rather than experience people one-on-one, we choose to believe what we read or what we hear. And not everything that you're told is true. And what is your perception of good? What is your perception of bad? And that's the questions that this show asks. And that's why people talk about it weeks and weeks after they've seen it.
Well, it's a great story about tolerance, and it really hits home with everybody because no one's really green. So if you can identify with someone who's green, you can relate it back to your own life in really any way. And it's about somebody who's misunderstood because of the color of her skin. And it's pretty amazing as a lesson for anybody, whether you're young or old or male or female. It reaches out to everyone in a certain way.
So we'll be able to move around the stage and do some other things, then they'll be back and get shot.
Yes, sir. Okay, everybody.